public access in here.
Yeah, but I'm in conversation with her.
I know, but this isn't a public access area, so you can just head out into here for me.
I'm in the middle of a conversation. This is so that I can have a private conversation. Yeah, but I'm having a private conversation with him.
Okay, you're not at the minute though, so if you could just head out on here, because this is a private room. Thank you very much.
Sure. Right. What's your name again, sorry?
As I said, Tony.
Tony and Lucy, was it?
Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
And you're 8013.
7536.
And you want to know how I managed to get through there?
Yeah.
Why are you so curious about that?
See, are you not going to tell us? I mean,
Area.
ultimately we can look at the cameras. If you can tell us, that would just be quicker for everyone involved, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't see what I need to tell you.
Okay, well we'll wait on you.
Why are you so curious about that then?
Because it's a locked room, that's all.
Maybe I've got superpowers.
Do we know who can access the cameras in the front office? Staff, I don't know.
The officers reacted as if Brett had broken into a highly secure area. In reality, he simply opened a closed but unlocked door that had no warning signs. That detail is important. If a room has no signs and no locked door, an ordinary member of the public has no reason to believe it is restricted. Brett didn't force his way in, bypass security, or ignore any instructions. If the police wanted the room to stay private, they should have locked it. They didn't. That is a failure of their own procedures, not a crime. Instead of admitting their mistake, they started checking CCTV footage, and that's when the situation quickly escalated.
Have you just come out of custody?
No.
No.
Well, I did go and see custody.
You want to go seek her? Okay.
Yeah, I was just having a look round.
Did they help you?
Well, she opened the door for me. But I was having a look round.
I think we just need to make sure that this door is secure, that's really...
Yeah.
Because you're not committing any offences, so we just
No.
need to make sure that the door is secure, that's all. I wonder if it's just been left slightly...
But that's just a private room, isn't it? So you can have a private conversation rather than having a public one out
Get
here.
into it, were you? I'm out of the police station. Someone in the police station.
Why not? It's a public building.
I think you've got bail conditions not to be in them.
No, I haven't.
You've got a CBO condition, have you not?
No,
What have you got then?
nothing at all.
Time down.
What's CBO stand for?
Human behaviour order.
No, I haven't.
My colleague's just going to get some details. And we'll work it out from there.
How are you not, how can I not be allowed to go in a police station then? It's like not being allowed in a hospital if you had a road accident or something. If I've got business to be in here.
The male officer refuses to let Brett back into the police station, which is a public building, based only on his belief that Brett might have a criminal behavior order, CBO. At that point, he hadn't even confirmed it with the officer checking Brett's details. He acted on a guess and treated it like a proven fact. You cannot deny someone access to a public building based on suspicion alone, especially when that person is simply waiting to speak with an officer they were already meeting. A criminal behavior order is a serious court order issued after a conviction. It places legal restrictions on a person's activities. Officers must verify that such an order exists before taking action. Getting it wrong means unlawfully restricting an innocent person's rights.
What's your business to be in there?
Well, I have got business to be in there.
What's your business?
I'm inquiring and following up about an illegal arrest.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well that remains to be seen, doesn't it?
What, as to whether it was illegal or not? You know my name, do you?
Yeah.
Because obviously that gentleman in there, who's very polite actually and very helpful, he knows who I am. What would happen if I went in the police station then?
You'll be breaching whatever order it is that you've been given.
Well, I haven't been given any orders. When you get, just tell me how you get given the order, because as far as I know, there's no order. But how would it have been presented in some sort of document form, wouldn't it?
Usually, yeah.
And I'd have had a bit of paper or a bit of writing on there saying...
Or you may have been to court.
No, I'm been to court. Only in jury service. I'm allowed in the police station until you can prove that otherwise, aren't I?
Brett ends up explaining the process better than the officer does. His reasoning is simple and impossible to argue with. If someone has a criminal behavior order, it comes from a court. It is officially recorded, served, and the person is informed of its conditions. When Brett calmly asks, "How would I receive it? Would I have been given documents?" he exposes the flaw in the officer's assumption. If none of that happened, then either they have the wrong person or no order exists. Before stopping someone, the officer should have verified Brett's identity, checked the police system for a live CBO, and confirmed the order had been properly served. Police decisions should always be based on evidence, not assumptions.
At the moment, no, because we don't want you in there just at the moment.
Why not?
Because we believe that you're breaching a community order.
Community order?
Yeah.
How else would the community order work then? So, for example, would it be for like antisocial behaviour or...
I believe so. I haven't seen the order myself.
Yeah, there would be. What I'm getting at is there would be a reason with there as to why you're not allowed to do something. Is that right? Yeah, and that would be down there as well. What sort of things could you be given that sort of?
There's a multitude of things.
Oh, go on. These are what I'm interested in. Hiya.
Hello. Can I just confirm your name is Julian?
Some people call me that. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Julian, the time is 1:15 p.m. I'm arresting you on suspicion of breaching your community protection order
I've got a community protection
by being
order.
in less than 100 metres from a police station. I'm also arresting you on suspicion of being found in an enclosed premises. Do not have to say anything that may harm defence. You do not mention one question, something which later will lie in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand what that means?
Yeah.
So you're under arrest now, so you're not allowed to fire.
The female officer asks, "Your name's Julian?" Brett honestly replies, "Some people call me that." That answer should have prompted her to properly verify his identity by checking his full legal name, spelling, date of birth, and other official details. Instead, she treats a casual nickname as if it confirms his identity and quickly decides to arrest him. That is a major procedural failure. She claims Brett has breached a community protection order and then adds another allegation of being found in an enclosed premises. Both claims quickly fall apart under closer examination.
So what happened was I was arrested. They used force against me and put me in cuffs and bent my fingers back. They stuck me into the back of the police van and took me around to the custody place where I was told that I'd breached a behavioural order and I'd got into a secure area. Well, I protested my innocence and they looked into it and discovered that they'd arrested the wrong person, that there's another person with my name and date of birth who has a behavioural order against them, and they thought that that was me, and like I say, arrested me for it. And then this secure area I got into, well, the door was ajar. It's in the public foyer where you have a private conversation with the police staff.
The officer admits the door was unlocked. She admits Brett never forced his way inside. She also admits that no crime had actually been committed. Yet despite saying all of that, she still arrests him for the very conduct she had already acknowledged was not a criminal offence.
In the police station there, I had legitimate reason to be in there. I wanted to talk to them about the previous case. Guys in the custody suite, to be fair, are nice guys. Big up Graham in the custody. But they released me, saying they'd checked the CCTV footage and seen that the door was ajar, and I just pushed the door open and went in. So it wasn't a secure area. So that's that really. Pretty shocking to get arrested though for that, isn't it?
Brett is taken into custody as if he were a dangerous criminal, even though the officers never properly confirmed his identity. Once he arrived at custody, the truth became obvious. The person they were looking for shared the same name and date of birth, but it wasn't Brett. That mistake shows just how carelessly the officers acted. They arrested someone without proper checks, without due diligence, and without taking basic steps to prevent a case of mistaken identity. Then came the final embarrassment. They accused Brett of entering a secure area, but even custody staff had to admit the truth. The door had never been locked. It was simply left slightly open. It was a public privacy room designed for visitors to have confidential conversations with staff. By the time custody officers realized Brett was completely innocent, the damage had already been done. He had been unlawfully arrested, handcuffed, and subjected to a complete failure of professional policing.